Hello. I decided to do my recommendation report for Swisher International. Swisher International is a local cigar company here in Jacksonville that ships worldwide to over 80 different countries. I have driven by the company's factory downtown hundreds of times and thought it might be interesting to learn more about it, which it was. I will quickly cover some of Swisher's history and then go over some of the company's virtual communications and how I think they could be improved. David Swisher. This is the man that started it all. He's the founder of the cigar company now known as Swisher International, but it has gone through several other names, from Swisher Brothers to Snow H. Swisher and Son, to the current name of Swisher International. The name has been finessed to suit different needs, but has remained consistent with one word, Swisher. This 150-year-old company is most recognizable by this one word, and to change that would be a mistake. In 1924, Carl Swisher moves the company's headquarters to Jacksonville, Florida, from Ohio. At the Florida facility, a new cigar rolling machine, the first of its kind I might add, is turned on and drastically improves the company's cigar rolling efficiency. Rather than just a few dozen cigars being hand-rolled per minute in the Ohio factory, the machines in Florida could mass-produce hundreds of cigars that surpassed the hand-rolled ones in quality, for a fraction of the cost. This was huge in Swisher's success and helped it dominate the industry into the 30s and have a strong hold after that. And here's a fun fact for you. In 1939, Swisher headquarters began the nation's first industrial children's nursery on the top floor. So now we have the history covered. We have Swisher, a company that produces and sells cigars. For 150 years, here's a screenshot of the homepage of Swisher International's website in its entirety. There is no scrolling involved, and there are very few words on the page. This is directly in line with the company's overlying theme of simplicity. It looks clean, but it is impractical at times and can leave the viewer with more questions than they came with. Someone that knows little about the company may have a hard time figuring out what Swisher is all about by looking at this page. The navigation bar is simple as well, but seems to only lead to links only used by corporate relations and potential vendors, rather than the average customer. Also worth noting is that the URL is swisher.com, a very simple domain, again relying on that one word. Here's the page that comes up after the viewer clicks on the tab reading Public Relations. There's one article, the most recent press release, that informs the reader of Swisher's latest acquisition, Drew Estate Tobacco Company. The release is direct and easy to follow. The layout is simple and easy to understand. However, trying to be simple hurts when the writer states that specific terms of the transaction are not being disclosed. This phrase excludes the reader, lessening the company's transparency with the customer or investor. There are several improvements that I am suggesting should be made to Swisher International's website, most of which involve the home page, as it is the first page every viewer sees, and is thus as important, if not more important, than any other. It should include more headings involving the images it portrays, as well as a few more links on the navigation bar that are customer friendly. Secondly, I would include a small section on the home page explaining and bragging about about, really, the company's extensive history. Thank you.